Welcome to the channel. I'm the Bitter Wizard, and today I'm going to start part 3 of the Prey videos. Now, at the end of the last one, we saw a safe combination in the looking glass here. I'll probably just put the footage on it so you guys can see what it is. So we're going to go get that real quick, and I'm also going to show that you can do this. It's just like breaking out of the simulation the first time, but anytime that you see one of the screens or pieces of glass that look like a TV, you could probably break it, and sometimes it actually does lead somewhere. Looks like I needed to get the key card for this, so maybe I'll have to come back to it. Be fine. Anyway, now to go get that safe. I have no clue what his wrench was doing for a second there. Here we are. This is right outside of where Morgan was in the simulation. It's where the safe code was smudged out. Here's the safe. I think that's what it is. Yeah, look at that. I think I also forgot to get this up here. Another chipset. I'll put that on. Why not? Now we're back to where we left off, pretty much. I have to go through this area. Yeah, that's scary. Don't think I'm ready for 3 of them at the same time. Just let our mighty sentry do all the work for us. Probably handle one just fine. Go. I'll admit the design of the silenced pistols on this game remind me of the Terminator anime that came out a year or two back. That was underwhelming. I thought he was going to just chuck it across the room. Just figured I'd take a minute to look at stuff out the window. Because what we'll learn about Morgan throughout the game is that sometimes he likes to just take his time with things. You know, he's been away from Earth for so long, he hasn't had a chance to actually touch grass and smell the roses along the way, all that good stuff. Out of my last 3 shotgun shells. If I remember correctly, this is the person that had stolen neuromod somewhere. So if they were turned into a phantom, which we'll learn about how that's done in a level or 2 from now, but oh jeez. Got me with a good jump scare. Huntress bolt caster. Whole thing about this, gun, weapon, whatever you want to call it, is it's basically just, a Nerf gun. Shoots foam darts. Yeah, flexi foam bolts. These exact ones. They're not meant to deal damage to enemies. They're meant for you to interact with consoles from far away. So if a console controls a door being able to open or close, and you can bust the window and shoot the console, then that's what you do. Also, apparently they're really good at rolling around in rolly chairs. Let's see if I can't replicate that real quick. It's a cute little drawing. Good old finger painting. Trying to search all kinds of stuff. Still missing the general access key card. I guess this isn't where we get it. Wait. Before I forget, I do need to get, you know, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy. The last one was Thomas, I think, so we have Timmy this time. That was the most amazing shot ever. I don't even know if I took the loot out of the Thomas one last time. Maybe I did, maybe not. In case anybody was wondering, it is still a no neuromod playthrough. That's all 10 of them I'm not going to use. And I guess as I go to Morgan's office, I'll just keep dropping off all the other ones. Anyway, I mentioned the hardware labs a while ago, and we haven't quite found our way to it yet because there was still a room in the lobby to search over there. So now it's time to go get that. Take that glue. Oh, he's getting tired. So this section starts us off just looking at all of these astronaut pipes in that. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not. I mean, it's a corrupted operator. It'd be so funny if they did program it to do that on purpose. But I don't think it was. I've earned a drink. Sure thing. I saw another one somewhere. Where is it? Go. We don't use neuromods around here, but it's okay. I might be able to give one to someone as a gift. Yeah, I saw you. You think you can hide right beside the other nuts and bolts plastic? Oh, that sucks. He was so close to escaping too. Employee entrance. I'll take some old Sardar bourbon, if that's what that said. Said something close enough to it. Wait, what was this? What's this? I'll take all the tomato jerky I could hold. Imagine if they made it like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, where you could eat so much that you throw up. So as far as loot off of enemies goes, have you guys ever heard of anybody just carrying a Petri dish sample in their pocket? Like, oh yeah, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna need one of those is. I better keep it on me just in case. See if I can't use the Huntress bolt caster here. Looks like it does have a button right there. So after 13-ish shots, I might or might not have it. Oh, actually, wait, 2 utilities? Sure thing. What's that other one? Because I can get the area map off it. Unlock security locker. Okay. Science defeated. I don't even know if it was actually locked before, but I just thought that since we just got the Huntress bolt caster, I should show off what it's actually meant to be used for. I'll take some more fabrication plans for the same thing. Sure. No reason not to. Look, they were stocking up on flexifoam bolts. Yeah. Climb that. Give me the button prompt.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
I gave him a flexifoam bolt.
A lot of the station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests, prototypes. We should be able to fix your looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
These right here are one of the most overpowered weapons I've ever seen in any game. It's basically a grenade that does what the recycler does. It literally just reduces anything within a couple meters of it to crafting components. I'm gonna find myself a Thomas real quick. Whatever I name the next one. Not sure what I'm gonna do to it this time, considering I'm all out of shotgun. Wait. It just goes to show you how overpowered the enemies can be sometimes. I literally burned through all of my healths and most of the food I brought with me on just 2 phantoms and a mimic and a couple of corrupted operators. That's worth saving it. 100%, no way around it. Now, my glue cannon's absolutely wrecked right now. You guys are going to see the speedrunning version of it, but one time of it is you shoot a glue and it just falls apart on you, just like that. Doesn't mean we're not going to still use it to make steps. Yes, another glue cannon. I appreciate your kindness. I'll trade you something of possibly equal, but more than likely lesser value. I'm also going to take your snacks. Thank you. Sound effects give you away sometimes. You know that? Now we're going to meet my best friend in the whole entire game. Whole game. Possibly in other games too. Look at that. They call him Glue McGlueface, I'm pretty sure. Just has himself 2 little angel wings made out of baseball gloves, and I think some asteroid fragments for eyes, a banana for a mouth, and instead of a carrot for a nose, it's a cigar. That's cool. Even though I can take all these things and use them for crafting components, I'm not going to. I like to just leave them as is. One thing I'd change about it is they should have put the sticky note on them right there. Visitor's pass. See what's this way. To be honest, most of these sound like they'd be halfway decent. I'm all for a tomato stew or tomato soup. Only one I'm not a fan of is the oyster omelette. It just doesn't seem like those 2 types of food should be combined. I'll learn to solve the Rubik's Cube later. That's 100% something that they would try to do, using the propulsion system to access unauthorized areas. Playing the game, that's exactly what I like to do with it. This right here could be one of the like smuggling types of things that people on Talos 1 were trying to do, because there are some people that are trying to send Talos 1's research and whatnot back to Earth. I don't know if they're trying to expose them or what, but they try to send neuromods back, fabricator plans back, maybe even knowledge about the Typhon altogether, which some people on Talos 1 don't even know about the Typhon until they, figured out that they're like these shape-shifting monsters. Director Thorstein's office. Okay. It looks like we didn't have to remember the code for very long. How did you get lost?
I think that's the director of the lab. I have the sense he resented you. Unfortunate.
You have the sense. Well, I have the sense that, I don't know, maybe he did. The new reployer. Fun fact about the developers of the game, they decided to make a prop item. They even named it, but they don't even know what it does. They just decided, yeah, it looks like a big printer or something. I'll see if I can't find one, since there's probably actually one in here since it's talking about it. I don't know. Whenever I do see one, I'll try to remember and point it out. Oh. Where are you in such a hurry to go? EMP charge. It's not just effective against electronics and operators and those types of things. There are some Typhon enemies that use electricity and that shorts them out. Pretty sure there's a way to see one early on this level too. Wait. This safe here. ES and XE. CXE. It's 54. Yeah. 99, 54. And this doesn't count as actually finding it. I'll make the space. Nullwave grenade. This right here nullifies the Typhon's powers. A lot of them anyway. A lot of the way that you have to get through this game on the hardest difficulty is later on in the game, you'll get this thing called the psychoscope that lets you scan the enemies, and you'll learn what they're resistant to as well as what they're vulnerable to. Some of them will be vulnerable, say, to fire. Some of them will be resistant to EMPs, stuff like that. But you'll have to use specifically the things that hurt them the most.
Hello? Hey, it's Langley. Are you, is there anything weird going on over there?
No, like what?
I don't want you to panic.
What is going on, Langley?
Not sure yet. Security's running all over the place. So, everyone's still working there?
I guess, I don't know. I've been in the lab all day, hang on. I'm looking now. I don't...
What was that?
Oh my god, I think we just lost 2 labs.
What?
I have to go.
It's probably recorded like right before we even got over here.
That side of the lab was breached. Hard vacuum. No gravity. There's an exterior airlock in the machine shop you could use to reach him. You'll have to upgrade your suit with a propulsion system first.
Yeah, in the last video, whenever we saw that side of the station blow up and all kinds of debris fly out, this is the lab that blew up during that part. And we have to go out there to get his key card to get into his lab, because he's the one that has the looking glass servers in, well, yeah, in his lab. Whoa. Couple of ways to get past this right here is you could shoot it with glue and the electricity won't be able to harm you anymore. Or you can do that. I think I like my way to do it. So we'll shoot this, carry this operator here, prop it up specifically right here in the door. Yeah. Now the door can't close. Since the door can't close anymore, you can go in this hatch. And turn the power off. This makes it to where you don't have to worry about this being a hazard anymore. And the door's still open. This room's just a little dark now, and we'll get some actual use out of the flashlight. I suppose something I could have done was probably make sure this door was open too. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. Oh, I got hit. I got hit. I could have been all the way dead from being hit though, so things are still looking up. So his glue cannon's at 74%. I'll just try to remember that it's in here when this one breaks.
Dr. Thorstein, where are you? Machine shop. I was just... I heard an explosion.
Forget that. Grab whatever you can and get to my office. We're evacuating.
What?
What should I... Neuromods, exotic material. Just hurry. Meet me in my office.
Yes, sir.
And bring a glue gun.
Well, he got really close. Work live. Well, this is the part of the gameplay loop where we recycle some stuff and clear inventory space, so be back in a minute, I guess. Grab shaft. A lot of times their prop placement actually makes a lot of sense too, because we have a mop bucket here and a leaky sink that you could actually see water dripping from, and a wet floor sign. So they do pay attention to detail and put props in places that make the world feel kind of lived in. Now it's time to watch some satisfying quantities of all of our crafting resources get piled in the bucket. That was underwhelming. We have a satisfying amount of each thing, though. I'm going to go ahead and take his 74% glue cannon so that I can point out what these do. If you guys ever see me pick these up but not use them, it's because at the moment, throughout the whole game, I can't repair anything's condition. So once it breaks, it just breaks. I'll have to craft another one. But since this one has a lot of condition, it's actually worth putting the upgrade kits on them. There we go. It's worth giving it this one. Make it reload faster too. Why not? Well, now it's time to see the rest of everything. Wait. I like going around the station and just fixing flaming pipes and stuff. Ballistics Lab. All right. I think that's actually this right here. Not sure if they have any mimics or anything that's just out and around right now. But they do have a handful of them in this, as well as some junk items. So, cool little science experiment that they were doing with the recycler charges. Yeah, it's time to demonstrate what this does. So, this pneumo right here will send a recycler charge through the pipes and up there and drop it. And then it reduces everything in there to spare components. So do that. there we have it. Wait, that's right. I have to open it from the console too. Up a little bit of everything. Funny bit of backstory for it too is this 0.96 of organic material truly is organic material, because this was a display case. The note reads, "Recycler charge went off with my foot in range. The organic material that was once a part of me is now neatly compacted into this sphere you see before you. Take heed." Which, yes, if you're close enough to it, it will reduce you to spare parts too. Sad that that happened to him, though. Wait. What did I just do? I'm not even sure what button inputs I hit for that, but alright. It'll be okay. So this is somebody who used a recycler charge in the sphere, but they got their first side of exotic material, which is whenever you use a recycler on the Typhon themselves. Alright, this is cool. In this person's quarters, we get to have a recycler charge fabrication plan so we can make them ourselves. I think the safe combination's back here too, which there's no way to get it without leverage 1. Or you could use a recycler charge and just erase everything. I sling all kinds of nuts and bolts all over the place. It is a neat way to still have access to this, thinking outside of the box and stuff, but I have no clue how a piece of paper didn't get reduced as well. 0006. Could anybody imagine a firefighter doing this? They go to your place if, you know, hopefully they're not ever needed for that, but they do, they're just like, hold on, we'll have to shoot precisely aimed pieces of, you know, glue, and it just smothers the flames. So I don't need this room for now. We'll go ahead and cut it off. You're wrong, but I think you can make noise with this as well. About to die. This is not good. Snack time. Morgan is a competition eater at this point. Oh, there. Yeah. I thought I saw something. I just need to find that mimic. Oh, hi. He just waved right at me. Not messing with the power button again. Hey. You should be able to balance on any light fixture around. Yeah, some backstory for Morgan is he used to do gymnastics on a professional level. To be honest, it didn't even cross my mind that it could have turned into the explosive canister. I kind of just thought it was close to it and that I'd be able to take it out.
Requesting new operator.
That's right, I'm requesting a new operator.
Looks like you've had a rough day. Hold still. This will only take a moment. There. All better. Don't forget to complete a
That's putting it lightly.
Your feedback will be in.
Morgan's had the roughest day that any normal person... Well, nobody should have to deal with it, but it's been a rougher day than anyone should have to deal with, for sure. He woke up, found out that his whole life for the last few years was a lie, and he's just been around like actual monsters since then. I think I saw a reployer, at least. That's the good news. Gives him some light at the end of the tunnel. Wait, no, stay on top of it. I don't think this is the way we're supposed to get to it anyway.
Suit integrity damaged. Obstruction detected.
Morgan needs to rethink how he's living his life. Nobody should have to go to the doctor twice in the same day for different reasons.
Superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit could handle. This won't take long. Good as new. You can fill out a
I was at like
questionnaire.
75 or so health last time, and he said, looks like you've had a rough day. And then this time I'm below 50 health, and apparently it's just superficial injuries. It sounds so nice, I can't even be mad at it for it, but I can't help but feel like it's just tired of me coming in there already. Like, I'm sorry I made you do your job once today, twice.
Requesting new operator.
Spoiler alert, this is one who does the same thing, but for your suit integrity. Hold up, you didn't even do your job. Where are you at? There you go. Thank you. Here we go. Anybody want to collect a biohazard waste bag? I like Thomas and all, but these medical boxes hold way more for some reason. I guess because they're of a bigger size than your average office desk trash can. Same thing with this. I'd be wrong, but I don't think Morgan was ready for all of that. How did it just slide underneath that big box? Where are you at? You can't trick me if I watch you turn into it. Typhon lure. Those wires are so creepy. And for a no neuromod playthrough of Prey, you pretty much have to use Typhon lures, Nullwaves, EMPs, and recycler charges in combination. Like, for an example, you use this, it just makes all the Typhon around just stare at it. And then you hit them with the things that they're weak to around all of that. Now I'm able to craft the Huntress bolt caster and the ammo for it. That right here is exactly what they did with the Huntress bolt caster. They designed it so that they can use it to play the, Prey version of D&D with each other. We can see like the storyboard and some of the audio logs for it later on. But time to do our daily service to mankind and recycle things again. This right here is a propulsion system that we're going to craft. Doesn't necessarily give like a double jump, but it lets you glide across. So I can now use it to get to that platform there. Like these EMP charges. I don't think I have the actual passcode to this one, but there's usually multiple ways to get into anywhere, solve different problems in this game, and this one is you go through the ceiling. Lucky guess.
Every airlock has a manual seal you'll have to disengage before you can spacewalk. While engineered as a safety measure, it's irrelevant when the enemy is already inside the station. If you do go out there, I wouldn't stray far. The Typhon may have spread to the exterior. And remember, other airlocks you find will have to be opened from the inside first. Looks like you've already got a propulsion system, so you should be fine maneuvering.
Well, now it's time for one of the coolest things that this game does. Probably the coolest thing that this game does. It's the only game I've ever seen that lets you fly around in space with a first-person point of view. And I mean, I'm not an astronaut or anything. I wouldn't be making videos if I was, but it seems like it would probably feel like that if you actually were. You know, I assumed that they completely nailed the way that maneuvering around in a zero-G environment would feel, because it's honestly disorienting. It's a combination of your helmet having the triangles that you see on the load screens and just there not being a pre-established up, down, left, or right. Everything's all weird and upside down, sideways. You'll see.
Microgravity detected.
Microgravity detected. Wait a second. Of course I'd be goofy and come out here with a full inventory. It's a good thing we can use this as a storage locker. Everything's kind of quiet. Here's breathing. See all the debris out here. At this point in time, I have no clue what direction I even started out. Oh, I started out down there. So I oriented him right. Your suit takes damage out here, you'll end up losing oxygen, and you can just refill it with these. I don't think he was oriented this way before, though.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino.
What's up?
I'm feeling ill, not myself today. I think I won't be in for my shift at all.
Okay. Do you still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
Array? I don't recall.
You asked me to set up a new array.
You must have misunderstood. Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
Well, look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't...
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Let's talk about it tomorrow.
He's 100% forgetting things. He's going senile. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Let this next one play.
This is Dr. Calvino. Well, I suppose you've turned in, or you're ignoring me. I just want to... Well, I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow, but the first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro-lens array. You see, the old one it's garbage. And get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is being an ass, just take it from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not supposed to know the code, but, well, I'm sending it to you anyway.
Alright, there's the hatch I was looking for. Oh, that was dirty. Sidestep me. Wait. Give me your loot. Drop on this one, though. And I'm just gonna shoot it. for this next little hatch. See what she was up to.
I can't find that open airlock. I think there's something following me. I keep hearing it. It doesn't make any sense. It's just in my head. Ay, Mateo, David, I love you both. Mom, I'm sorry. I know you were just trying to protect me. I love you so much. Ay, Dios santo.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and attempt to fight this thing. Whoa. There's the Typhon lure I was mentioning before.
Warning. Vital signs critical.
See if I can get it with this. Yeah, there it goes. I love the way the green flame texture looked there. So cool. I have no clue where, you know, it... Whoa, no,
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
That just about describes it.
Warning. Vital signs critical.
At least now I have a chance to collect it, wherever it is. I don't know, I'm not risking it. Not risking it. Those little bubble things that fly around, somehow without a propulsion system, they can just have this side of the station. They probably earned it anyway. While I'm out here, though, this is a good time to just take in the sights. As dark as the game can be, and as like futuristic as all the stuff is here, I like that there always seems to be like a feeling of hope. Like Morgan's for sure gonna get out of it. Game's beautiful. think this is where I was supposed to go. It's not. There we go. Hardware Labs. In the initial playthrough of this game, I was trying to figure out where certain parts of the station were. You could actually get a good idea of, like, if there's a section of the station and you know roughly where it is inside of it and how you'd get to it, you can explore the outside of it, and it seems to have a pretty consistent layout, at least the times I've looked. Now I just have to go repair the looking glass servers. Hope nothing bad happens on the way. That's how we move it. Forgot to actually put some attention on it before, but this is what the reployer is. It's kind of hard to, get any idea of how it works or what it does when it's not upright, but yeah, it's some prop. And they didn't even know what they wanted it to do. Oh yeah, we have to turn the power back on. That's right. Calvino's workshop. Kind of a specific request. He wants, oh yeah, thermos. That's the word I was looking for. He needs it to weigh exactly 170 grams when it's empty. Makes sense, I guess. Reasonable request. He's old and everything. He just wants it a little lighter than usual, but it's going to be important in a minute. It's right here, yeah. I needed to modify a scale so when it reads 170 grams, it sends an on or off signal. I mean, if the two people he's talking to at this communicate, they'd figure out what he's trying to do. That last one's not important. Prototype looking glass. Yeah, these are the things that got me a minute ago. Unfortunately. Ah, there it is. This is the one we need. I mean, your first guess, you would have got it, I guess.
Nice work, Morgan. The looking glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message. I'll meet you there.
Don't rush me. We have some test phases to watch. Really does remind me of the timepiece on Dishonored 2.
Light field capture looks a little hot.
Where's the photometer? The handheld. Did you take it?
No.
Ah, yesterday we had two, now I can't find one.
We've only ever had one.
Nonsense.
I guess you forgot.
We're staring at the same place in a different moment in time. And it looks like just a window you could open and crawl through the other side of it. Watch this one.
You're leaving?
I thought we were done.
No, just turn it off then.
I feel like you're upset with me.
No, I suppose it's late after all. Go, sleep.
What about you?
What about me? Yeah, don't concern yourself. I'll finish.
Right. I guess I'll see you later then.
Yeah, you guess.
What?
You're always saying, I guess. That worked, I guess. I'll see you later, I guess. You're a scientist. Stop guessing. No. Or be quiet. Yeah, that's all.
Good night, Dr. Calvino.
And he's old and grumpy. It does make sense. Science is supposed to be like objective facts that you either prove after, you know, testing and gathering evidence and all those such things. But he's just taking it so literally. Yeah, there's his 170-gram canteen. Puts it, yeah, right over there. It's like, oh yeah, I guess it had a sip left. That's why. This is it. Look at that. I don't think I ever noticed it, but there's a piece of tape with his name written on it. I wouldn't want anyone to steal my cup either. There is an achievement or a trophy on this game to mimic unique items, and I'm pretty sure that this is one of them. Check it out. Coffee break. I can go into his living quarters now. I can't just see a medkit over there without trying to get it, so there we go. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work. It's totally fine either way. I can live with it. Now, there is an enemy that was supposed to spawn in here. The moment that you come back through the airlock, it's supposed to be a phantom that can make a clone. And I don't know where he is. I miss him. He's my friend. Wasn't prepared for him to be there. You can come down here. Yes, use the elevator. There we go. I get to take this one out in a pretty cool way. Check it out. Oh no. I ruined it. I ruined it by just messing with the weapon wheel. We prepare ahead of time this time. Yeah, he's still down here. It's cool. I don't have to take as much damage either. I'll just take some head-on damage. Sure thing. Wait until the glue breaks, and then I'll throw it. About as cinematic as I was hoping for it to be. So I got to sidestep an orb and everything. Just squatting down. Just one hit away. One hit away from dying. I'm gonna go heal. And then we're gonna teleport ourselves back to Morgan's office so you don't have to watch extra backtracking. You're not going anywhere. It's just half a hop and skip to his office. And there's stuff to do anyway. They're learning. Give it an attitude adjustment then.
Scanning target, no alien material detected.
Your attitude adjustment sucked there. You didn't do anything to it. There we go. That was dirty. It's hilarious, but it was still a little dirty too. It's like, yeah, you beat this one with help. But you didn't even know that one's there. Now, the magic of Morgan's office, he truly has the perks because a utility in here is to repair his looking glass. Just, yeah, the wood shutter comes down and magically a whole new piece of glass is there.
You're not gonna like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive. Including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry, I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
There we go. That's some heavy stuff.
Hello, Morgan. I'm
Oh, there you
January
are.
2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me. I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. The second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key, but you hit a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage. That's where you need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This keycard will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs. The main lift is the fastest way to reach deep storage.
Sounds good to me. Where was that before?
Next topic. You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan. You designed me to assist you.
I don't know if I want the neuromod
but I
after
can't
that.
access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
I mean, I'll put it with all the rest of them. Can you clear some space for my desk? 25 neuromods. Oh, that's nice. Well, all right. I think this is a pretty good stopping point for this one. Wait, before I get into all of that, hold up. I just realized a second ago something that they did on this game that the developers of BioShock 2 did. They had, you know, the voice on the radio that you hear throughout the whole game have like your character's voice. On BioShock 2's Minerva's Den DLC, the voice on the radio that you hear that's guiding you all the way throughout the story of that DLC,
Than a typical operator.
you find out at the very end of it that
only a flesh and blood
it's
person could
just
handle
recordings.
responsibility, I presume.
Recordings of your same character before he was turned into an Alpha Series Big Daddy. So it's an interesting piece of lore for it. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And if not, let me know how I can improve them. Take it easy until next time.